Hey everybody, welcome back to another video on Fantech 104 and Happy New Year! Today, I'm going to give you a quick tour of my new car. This is a 2010 Honda Civic LX. For those that are wondering what happened to the Camry, back around Thanksgiving I was driving home from LaGuardia Airport and the transmission pretty much just gave out entirely. That was a nuts situation because Dad came to help me. We limped it all the way back to Yorktown in just second gear. That's all we had. And since the transmission was super expensive to replace, our mechanic actually didn't recommend replacing it, just junking the car entirely. So we got this new, well, not exactly new car, but it's a great car for what it is, this Honda Civic. We got a great deal on it, too. It's a very nice size car, too. And inside the car, there is a lot of space for such a small car. Like, a lot of people, like 5 people can comfortably sit in this car. Anyways, here's your key. So since this is the LX, there's no trunk release button. There is a little issue I'm having with this. If for some reason the key isn't going through, it might just need some oil and stuff like that, but it's okay. But it runs great for what it is. We got to drive it home from Stamford where we got it. And it's a lot of fun to drive. It's very zippy. So that being said, let's go take a look at the inside of the car. There's your unlock. Lock. Press it again. Horn goes off. You also have these manual locks too. I'm actually going to open the hood so that way we can hear the engine start up in its best form. Hopefully I didn't lock myself out of the car. Just gotta figure out. There we go. This is very simple but nice 1.8 liter and 4-cylinder engine. Looks like I gotta get the thing here. This is different, a little bit different than the Camry, but that's all right. But that works. But yeah, this is nice and simple. There's your battery. Right. And it's got this beautiful dash. This is a digital speedometer, your tachometer. We're gonna start this thing up. Now with the engine being open, you can get a nice start of it. Whoops. All right, here you go. So there you go. So for this car, you have a 5-speed automatic transmission. Simple radio to use. We don't have Bluetooth installed yet, but we're gonna add a little Bluetooth adapter kit to this aux input right here. That's actually a pretty good horn. Here, if you hold this down, you can change it to kilometers. You can control your display using this button right here. And this is your brightness over here too for display. So yeah, but check this out. Oops, I gotta find the right button for this. Check that out. Only 53,000 miles on this thing. Like, it's really hard to find 8th gen Civics that are in this good shape that have such low mileage, because these 8th gen Civics are very heavily used. This is your parking brake right over here too. It's a nice and tight. Your cup holders here. My dash cam is going to be set up later to go. There's only one cigarette lighter charger in this car since it's been LX. If I can get this open. Yeah, here you go. You got room for quite a bit of storage. Look at these door handles though. They're actually very nice. Powered mirrors, driver's side being automatic. Your mirrors over here. You can control it just by doing that. And this car does lock once you get like above like 10 miles an hour. Oh, your head hazard controls. Oh, I love the windshield wipers on this. Watch this. 2 different directions, which I think works better than both windshield wipers going in one direction. So these are obviously not the original tires. You don't see the Honda logo on them, which is why the tire pressure monitoring system lights are on, because there's no sensors that normally accommodate that system. So I would have to install the sensors for that light to go off on these tires. But the tires are in just fine shape. They recently, before we got the car, the brakes were replaced and the tires are new. These are Ironman tires. They're very nice. But yeah. Let's close this up, shall we? Let me put that down. It's really hard to do that one-handed. Oh yes, this is the trunk key is jammed. Gotta do that for now. It's actually a fairly spacious trunk. Now, this being a compact car, not a full-size sedan, it's smaller than the Camrys, but it got pretty good amount of storage in it for what it is. This is the part, whoop, I gotta unlock the back. This part right here is what impresses me, the back seat. Just because I'm 5'8", I'm very comfortable back here. And what's nice is that there's no big hump in the middle seat. So if I got stuck in the middle seat, or someone else that's tall did, they'd still have fairly good amount of room to sit in. There's no back pockets though, so I put my barf bags here. Yes, they're all airline. I've got a Delta one up there. But yeah, just seeing how much space there is in such a compact car is really impressive. And it's a lot of fun to drive too. So I'll show you a segment where we drive this car. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you the speedometer at large. So this digital speedometer is really pretty. Get your engine temperature. Got your fuel. This fuel economy is 25 city, 36 highway, so it gets good fuel economy for what it is, especially since gas prices remain expensive and will probably get expensive again. So yeah, let's take this thing on a spin, shall we? Also, you might have noticed there are some smears on the dashboard, but I did clean those up since I made the main portion of the car tour video, so it's all fixed up now and it's all nice and clean.
I'm Big Butt Bear and we're here at Lowry's. In the parking lot, in Wesley's car.
Yep. And now, the moment you all been waiting for, the drive segment of this car tour video. So we're going to just take a simple drive. We'll barely get on into con, just...
Barely, haha!
Yes, barely. Get on to con so you can get the horsepower. And we'll just do a quick drive so you guys can see how it runs. It should be a lot of fun.
It's even got an automatic transmission, look at that.
Whoops, I guess I had my foot on the pedal.
Alrighty.
Anyways, let's go.
Let's go. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. I'm Big Butt Bear and I'm looking over the dash.
See, that's something I'm still not used to. The foot pedal's longer in this car compared to the Camrys, so sometimes I slip on it by mistake, but something you live and learn. Oh, beautiful. I have to go right on this one. Went to a one-way. Oh well. So obviously this is your LX trim, so obviously it doesn't have a lot of features to it, unlike the EX and the SI. And this model is available in manual transmission, but a lot more people get the SI since that one has has different features, and the engine's actually a little bit bigger. That's a 2.0 liter engine, not a 1.8 liter engine.
That's a big boy.
Yeah, for a Civic, it actually really is. Oh, thank you, nice guy. So obviously, just trying to drive slow speaks for itself. There's not anything really special about that.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, actually, this is perfect. So we'll go down this hill, see if we can get any downshift going. Because sometimes you feel downshift in this car like in a lot of other cars. Which is something I didn't get as much of on the Camry, which was weird, but it's perfectly normal for a car like this.
Wes, I can't help but notice that you've got a really nice heads-up dashboard over there.
Oh, yes, absolutely. This is beautiful. It gives, for an old car, that by itself makes the car feel like a new car, like really a new modern car. All right. So yeah, this is just some back roads here in Yorktown. We're going this way since we're a little bit low on time, but I want to give you a good speed of how fast this thing can go and how quickly it can pick up power, which for a little car like this with a small engine, I think you'll actually find kind of surprising.
Oh, look at that.
So yeah, so obviously it's not like the fastest a pickup you can get on a car because, you know, it's a smaller four-cylinder, but for what it is, it's not bad at all. Like, you get pretty good horsepower on this thing for what it is.
I think I like it.
Yeah. And not gonna lie, the horsepower is actually better on this than the Camry was. And it's a much sportier car, too. That's the thing about the Civic.
It's a lighter car. That's why it's same amount of power. Even if it was the same amount of power, you'd go faster. It's a lighter car.
Right, exactly. So I'm just gonna stay here real quick.
There's our dash cam. So it's us watching us drive. Ho ho!
Yes. That was actually a lot of fun. I haven't revved it up that hard just until now, so
maybe someday someone will do something stupid in front of us and you'll get to see one of our videos on one of those dash cam compilation channels.
Yeah, that could be true too. I do try to get bad drivers on this dash cam, so I know I've been bad at it lately, but I'm gonna try to do better at that, so.
Well, that's because your camera's been unplugged.
Well, yeah, because I've had SD card problems, so we finally got it working, so that, hopefully we should be resuming very shortly here.
Where's that? Oh, okay, that's to turn on mute.
Yeah.
And to turn off mute. I could have told you that. Yes, Big Butt Bear, you're the smartest bear in the car. That's right. You're the only bear in the car.
That's true. You are the only bear in the car. We're all humans. So you know what's amazing about this audio system? It goes all the way up to 40. Even 15 feels quite loud. So yeah, you get a lot of good sound on this audio system here.
You could say it growls. Ho ho.
It growls, yes. Oh, that was not good. He was in the red intersection. Yeah, I gotta go here. I'm never used to that. You all right?
Yeah, he was really pulled out.
Yeah, he really was. So this last part of this test drive, we'll just do a normal, everyday type drive. Oh, look, there's another 8th gen Civic right there.
I'm sure there's lots of them.
Yeah. Well, the 8th generation's a very popular one. And to tell you the truth, based on what we're seeing around, I think the 8th generation's probably the most popular one. There's just a lot to like about it. They're compact. They have a lot of good horsepower. They're very nice. They even feel modern, you know. There's just what's not to like about these Honda Civics. So for fuel economy, you get up to 25 city and 36 highway. Though it is a smaller tank since it's a compact car, but it's still very good fuel economy for what it is.
And it's fun to ride in.
It's a lot of fun to ride in. Even driving it is a lot of fun too.
We're in Yorktown.
Yep.
Love Yorktown.
Love Yorktown too. So obviously with compact cars, you do feel the bumps a little bit more, but that has nothing to do with the car. It's just, you know, a smaller car compared to your full-size sedan. So I think it's gonna be it for this video. Like, I'm really happy with how this car is turning out. Like, it's so much fun to drive. I actually like having a smaller vehicle. It's got great horsepower, and there's just so much to like about it. It runs well, it's in great shape. For the amount of miles this thing had, it's only 54,000. We could not believe how we got this car in this good shape that has such low mileage.
Yeah, it's an old car, but it doesn't have a lot of mileage on it.
Not at all.
All right, well, that's it for us then. I think Wesley wants us to wrap up the video here before we get onto the inside roads, right?
Correct,
okay,
yeah.
so remember to subscribe to us on Rumble and on YouTube. Stay safe out there and keep on rolling.